in Fort Worth, by the way, not Dallas.
Fort Worth. I'm so sorry. DFW area, there's a big difference there. Well, great. Well, Julez, thank you so much for being on with us today. I know this benefit plan has really impacted you a lot. In your opinion, I know before you had different insurance options, you weren't insured. What kind of drew you to the Clearwater solution in the first place?
Well, being a single mom, I had two choices. I couldn't afford health insurance. I didn't have a spouse that worked and had health insurance, or I had the wonderful state insurance option, but then I couldn't make a living.
Right.
So I went uninsured for about 2.5 years. I was lucky enough to have a doctor that worked with me, but I knew I was going to need surgery, and we kept postponing it. And, going through Clearwater, scary. But it helped out a lot. I mean, from my originally starting and I finally had that surgery, I'm still getting care and still only paid my IUI, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, your surgery, you paid about $1,000, and if you'd had traditional plan, you would have spent about $16,000, possibly more.
Yeah, I have to go see him every 4 to 6 weeks, and that's still covered. It's $126 every time I go, and I send that over on the portal, and I get $126. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, in your opinion, you've been in the business for a long time. You're a top producer. I mean, how big of a problem is the benefit issue for most realtors in having success?
So, in December, when I had my emergency kidney stones, I probably would have gone bankrupt.
Yeah.
I'd had 2 surgeries on each of my kidneys, and I was in the hospital for 5 days, and then had to go back and have a repeat surgery. I would have closed up shop and probably been working at the local McDonald's.
and instead, you're having a killer year. You're selling a ton of homes this year. It's like it didn't distract from your business at all. You were able to stay and grow your business a lot.
And and the services offered because I have the insurance, like the teledoc and all that stuff for a real estate agent where you can do something on the go, that's amazing.
So just talking to other brokers, how big of an impact does having a good benefit plan do for a brokerage as they're trying to recruit agents?
Really good. I get phone calls. Me and you've talked about this about once a week. Hey, we see you're a realtor. Do you want insurance? And it's this PPO plan, or it's the Cigna is a big one that calls. And it's just not cost effective.
Yeah.
For me, for 2 teenage kids, it's $700-800 a month and $8,000 deductible. And most of us agents, we don't have time to sit down and really go over what insurance is. It's a lot of numbers and everything else. So having a broker that says, hey, here's the best thing for you, and finding the different things that help, the add-ons and everything else that we need. It's really big. And I know some agents, well, I don't want to say agents, most people think insurance, okay, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Cigna, all these other things, they got to pay this deductible. But in understanding this insurance, I would probably never go back to Cigna.
Right. Well, that's great. Well, you are a super valued client of ours, and I'm so glad this has helped both you personally, but also your business. You're having an awesome year selling a ton. So impressive. And I'm glad that we've been able to help you not have the distraction of expenses you can't afford.
Well, that's a big thing. When I had emergency kidney surgery for a rhino on December 17th. And when I came out of surgery, they informed me that I need to have an additional surgery. I was able to go back to work, schedule that surgery, and still work and not have to worry about, oh, crud, because when they start telling you, because you say you're a cash patient, they go, oh, well, it's going to cost you $60,000. Thanks.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
So that means a lot, and it's a big deal. And I was able to go back to work right after that surgery and not have to worry about, do I need to get a second job at McDonald's? Do I need to change my identity and run away?
Right.
And one point I do want to bring up is a lot of agents, we would go down to Mexico to get procedures done because it was cheap.
Right.
And not having to worry about looking into that is really good.
Yeah, that's a less than ideal approach.
Yeah. But we save money where we have to.
That's right.
We're not guaranteed our income unless we keep working. So
that's right. I agree. I get that. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to take some time for the Q&A, but Julez, really appreciate you, and thank you for for sharing today.
All right, you're so welcome. Goodbye.